Well, good morning. Welcome back to A Country Boy Can Cook. Today, I'm going to fix me a breakfast sandwich. I'm going fishing later this morning. So I'm going to fix a sandwich and to get fueled up before I go. I've got some fresh jalapenos, fresh Texas jalapenos, raised here in Texas. It's been warm in the southern part of the state. We really have a lot of food that grows almost year round. So these are some good fresh jalapenos. There's a good egg and some cheese and some toast. So let's get this video started. Let me get the camera around for you. Alright, you can see they're pretty large jalapenos. This is kind of a fatty, short and fat, short and stout. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the stem off. I'm going to fix it so it'll lay out flat in my skillet. So I'm going to cut it this way. I know it's hard for y'all to see with my old fingers in the way, but there you go. Do the same with this one. Get this sliced up. And these baby boys are going to go get a suntan in my skillet. Get these in the skillet. You see I've got them sliced. I'm leaving the seeds in. I need the heat. It's like coffee. It wakes you up in the morning. Most of the time I do these with pickled jalapenos, but there's just something about a fresh jalapeno that is so good. So I'll bring you back here in a little bit as these cook along. I've turned the skillet up a little bit more than medium. I forgot to tell you, I had this sprayed with butter spray. You can see it sizzling in there. Perfect example. I don't know if you can see it's getting a little brown on it. This will probably take a couple of minutes. I mean, this ain't no fast food, but it's well worth the time to take and cook it. The flavor's so intense and so out of this world good. Bring you back when we get ready to flip these. Alright, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I don't want the smoke alarm going off. But you can see they've got a little color added to them. Little South Texas suntan. Oh yeah. Cooked fresh jalapenos are so good. Cooked in this butter spray. Alright. You can also take and mash these down. It's not like you're cooking a hamburger. You can mash these. It'll make more contact. Let's check the back of them, see how they're looking, see if it's blistered yet. Okay. Flip it over. Come on. There it is. You can see where it's blistered on the back side. I hope you can see that. That's what you want right there. Oh yeah, they're ready to, they're actually ready for me to take out. Gonna take them out and let them set for a minute. Oh, you hear my alarm going off. That means my coffee's ready. Let me get over there and get this coffee out, and I'll bring you back. All right. These are cooked really good. I'm gonna set these aside over on my cutting board. This is plenty warm enough. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it down a minute. I'm gonna put some more butter spray, because the next thing I'm gonna do is cook my toast. Make sure you get good contact. You can hear it when you push it down. Gets a good brown on it that way. And it won't take long. That pan is hot. Yeah. Just a few seconds. wonderful toast cooked in a cast iron skillet. And because I'm cooking this right after I pull these peppers out, it'll impart a little jalapeno flavor in it. Now, granted, some people just can't handle the heat. Well, they say if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. No. My wife can't. She loves the taste of jalapeno, but she doesn't like it hot. So, you could use bell peppers to do this. Red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. You know, they're mild in flavor. Got that pepper taste, though. So, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let me get these out. And let's get the star of the show in here. Make sure it's got plenty of butter spray. Alright. Come on, Mr. Egg. It's your time to shine. And we all know in a hot skillet it doesn't take long for an egg to fry. I like mine on sandwiches like this. I want them hard fried. And well, my dad always called it lace, the little clear stuff that'll be cooked on the outside of a hard fried egg. I want that lace if I'm having a sandwich like this. I don't know if it's a little char taste. I don't know what the taste is. It's hard to describe. And what do y'all call that? Do you call it lace? That's what I grew up, because even my mother would say, yeah, these got a little bit of lace on them. So, what do y'all call eggs that have the little brown on the edge? Little lacy part. All right, let's see if we can get this over. Oh yeah. It's gonna be so good, boys and girls. All right. Time to go back in with the toast. And I want 2 pieces of cheese. Uno, dos. I'm just putting that in there so it'll start warming up and get ready to melt. I'll throw my peppers here on top of it. Oh, it's going to be so good. And if you can't handle the heat of the jalapeno, just try you another pepper. You can also do grilled onions with the peppers. I know it sounds crazy, but grilled onions are good in the morning. I've had egg sandwiches with grilled onions. I've had egg sandwiches with fried potatoes, just sliced around and cooked and put them on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's almost done. I'm going to leave a little bit of yellow. There's no mayonnaise, so it'll create its own mayonnaise. Let's see how this is looking. Flip this baby over. Oh yeah. You're looking fine. Alright. Put the lid on it and let it sit there for a minute. And I'll bring you back. Alright, let's get this sandwich out of the skillet. See there, what I'm doing here. And let's get it transferred over to the cutting board. Oh yeah. The cheese has started to melt on the bottom. I'm gonna cut this open so you can see it. And every morning while I'm having my coffee, I literally take my knives that I'm going to use, like this old, I think it's an old hickory, I don't even know what brand it is. I restored it. I found it in a hunting cabin back in the 70s. And I take my diamond imparted stone. This is Smith stone. I know a lot of people use a steel to do this with. But I used a few strikes on the fine side If it's really dull, it's got a coarse side. But I think this is going to be fine. And you can always tell by touching it. Oh yeah, it's fine. All right, let's get this sandwich out of the skillet. See there, what I'm doing here. And let's get it transferred over to the cutting board. Oh yeah. The cheese has started to melt on the bottom. I'm gonna cut this open so you can see it. And every morning while I'm having my coffee, I literally take my knives that I'm gonna use, like this old, I think it's an old hickory, I don't even know what brand it is. I restored it. I found it in a hunting cabin back in the 70s. And I take my diamond imparted stone. This is Smith stone. Well, you can see that or not. You just be hearing it. I know a lot of people use a steel to do this with. But I used a few strikes on the fine side. If it's really dull, it's got a coarse side. But I think this is going to be fine. And you can always tell by touching it. Oh yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's get this sandwich cut here. My peppers are laying up down this way, so we're gonna cut it crossways here. Come on. Oh yeah. You can see the goodness there. It's making its own sauce. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great breakfast. Take a bite of this sandwich. Pick it up here. It may be a little messy, but who cares? Messy is good. You think that? Man, that's good. That's like awesome good. That's what they call good here. It's real good. Get some of that hot coffee. What a deal, Lucille. It's a great breakfast sandwich. Try this sometimes. I did want to thank everybody for being part of my channel. I started this journey 4 or 5 years ago. Started making a few videos about family, friends and stuff. My first few videos were, I had made copies of home movies with no sound. Because we had an old home movie camera, but there was no sound. I think it was just an 8mm, not a Super 8, that had the sound. So I'll leave you some links to those if you want to watch those. And then I was raising crickets, raising for fish bait, raising for chickens. People were feeding their pets, lizards, amphibians, turtles, all that. And they were easy to raise, and I raised them in my office in these clear plastic totes. They raise really easy, and they don't make a noise. They don't make that cricket noise that everybody hates. Banded crickets are quiet. Anyway, I'll leave you a link to that video too. It's one of my first videos, way down in the deal. And I was trying to think what my next video was. Oh, my first cooking video, red-eye gravy. I mean, go figure. Country boy, gotta have some red-eye gravy. So anyway, thank you for being part of my YouTube family. This journey, it's been great. It got upended a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, when I ended up in the hospital. But I'm back, and I appreciate you being here for me. Thank you. And if you're new to my channel, and you like what I see, please subscribe. Hit that little button. It don't cost nothing, and like it, and leave me a comment. I love hearing from where people are from. We've got people in Germany and Brazil. That makes the old dude world famous. I thought I'd be world famous one time, but it wasn't for cooking anyway. So a lot has changed in life. Let's put it like that. But I do want to thank the ones that's been here on this journey with me too, that stood beside me, and I love all the comments of encouragement. So I'll link a couple of videos that y'all can watch under the description. Some of my older videos, my first ones that didn't get much. In fact, I think they were private, and I think I finally opened them up to the world to look at them. So I'll leave a couple of links of those down there. Anyway, thank you for being part of the old dude's breakfast this morning. Try fresh jalapenos on a grilled sandwich. Just a world of difference. It's nothing like a pickled jalapeno. Both of them are good, but two separate worlds apart. I use my hands here. I'd be like the morning preacher. You gotta get it. You gotta get saved. Well, and I don't joke about that because I am saved. And but anyway, try this recipe. It's really good and it's easy. And if you don't like the heat, do bell peppers of any kind or any other type of mild pepper. So old dude's out of here to finish this sandwich and my coffee, and to get ready and to go catfishing and carp fishing this afternoon. Yeah, you heard it, catfishing and carp fishing. Talk at you later.